Okay, so this video is about people will not help you, but they want your help. How do you profit from that? All right, guys. I'm an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I've been building my business on a very extremely part-time level for the past 30 years. And recently I have freed myself from the 9-to-5 grind, or really the anytime grind of corporate as well as retail. So I released myself, gave myself permission to live the lifestyle and create the lifestyle that I want, which does not include nights and weekends and holidays. All right. So, I mean, unless it's, for my own thing. I do not enjoy being out in the street at 9 o'clock at night and then first thing the next morning at 8 a.m. So moving along to the topic, and the subject is most people, they do not want to help you. Okay. Let's just cut to the chase. They don't, but they want your help. How do you capitalize and how do you profit off of that? Okay, so our people in particular, and you know which people I'm talking about, we have a tendency of devaluing our fellow brother, sister, whatever you want to call it, talents, skills, and traits. But they will pay somebody else for the same talent and skills and trait that you have. They'll give it to somebody else. Why? Because they don't want to see you succeed. It's jealousy crabs in the barrel. So how do you work your way around that? You have to put yourself first, and you have to show that your skills and your talents, they are not free. Okay? So that means don't pick up the phone, don't answer messages right away. Don't do anything that requires you to spend time, money, energy, thought process, or anything for someone who does not value your expertise, your time, your skills, or what have you. People want free. They want to use your time, waste it, but they will not help you. So you have to help yourself. You have to, in the beginning, know that your service, your skill set is a valuable commodity. Okay? So the answer is no to everything. The answer is no. Okay? Unless they're going to put money in your Cash App or whatever form of payment you take, the answer is no. Stop putting a $0 amount on your time, your skills, your expertise. Okay? Can you come over and fix my sink? No. Can you babysit my kids? No. Can you pick this up for me? No. Can you do my hair? No. Can you do my nails? No. Can you do my makeup? No. Can you take this across the street? No. Can you give me a ride to work? No. Can you give me a ride to school? No. Because they're not paying you for it. And you know that. So, how do you get them to pay for it? They need it. It's what they need. Okay? How can they help you? Well, make sure that they know that service, there's a price. If they know you're unemployed, okay? And you do have a vehicle. And they figure, okay, well, they're unemployed. They're not doing anything. They want to ride. Okay, well, we'll stop at the gas station first and we'll put gas in the tank. Fill her up. And then it's valuable and useful for you. You get the picture and you get the idea. Stop giving things away for free. You have to get the people around you in your life accustomed to helping you as much as they need help, as much as the help that they need from you. They must reciprocate that. Okay? That's just how it is. Our people have this thing of, you got to do everything from the heart. No, you don't. That's their way of control and manipulation, because that's what's happened to them. Do not fall for the okie doke or the banana in the tailpipe. People will not help you. And it's clear, because if people were helping people, our people would have businesses. Our people would need to go get jobs from different corporations and be treated terribly. Our people would be able to do barter and sell like we used to do back when we couldn't get goods and services from the regular, population due to Jim Crow and everything else. We already know the deal. Our people have a terrible tendency of being jealous, insecure, and wanting help but not extending help. Everybody in my circle knows, okay? Do not ask me for anything if you're not willing to buy Mary Kay. I'm very upfront about it, okay? If you've never purchased a product from me, and I don't care what anybody thinks, that's how I do it. Because what sense does it make for me to go out of my way? Recently, someone asked me for a ride at work. Okay, I'm giving this job up. Next week's my last week, so we all know that story. The answer was no. The answer has always been no. I don't give rides to my coworkers. Okay? Number one, your coworker is the first person, if there's a problem or an accident, to sue your insurance company. You want that mess? Okay? Number two, what makes that coworker so comfortable in thinking that I'm freely going to give you a ride and you haven't even put gas to first in my tank? No. I've trained people not to ask me for anything because they know I'm going to ask them for something. You want something? Well, I need a Mary Kay sale. I need a sale. Okay? I need a party. I need a hostess. Stop being afraid to ask for what you want, and this is why you don't get what you want, because you're afraid to ask, you're afraid of how it looks. But they can ask you. Majority of Mary Kay independent beauty consultants, they don't make it because they don't ask. They just assume somebody's going to help them, I guess, but that's not the case. And when they do ask, I will say for those that ask, they get the no. But they're the first to help their family and friends. You got to stop. You got to stop helping people. Okay? If they're not going to help you, don't help them. And that's just the reality of the situation. If you want to make it, I don't mind helping, but I'm not a fool. You're not going to take my kindness for weakness. You see, I run my business like I run my life. It's nothing separate. That's why a lot of people can't do this business. You can't separate it. You have values and standards and limitations the same way you have in your business. I'm not going to let anybody interrupt my business. I'm not going to let anybody call me with a crisis, meaning knowing I got to go to a skincare class or a makeover or an event. Okay? Your crisis is going to have to wait. If it's not immediately in my household, whatever you're calling about, texting about, Skyping about, whatever the case may be, can wait. I'm sorry. You have to get more selfish with your personal time, your personal space, and your personal energy, or they're going to eat you alive. This is how I've been able to maintain being in my business for so long, because I have had to learn. I haven't always been like this, but I've had to learn how to negotiate and also how to say no. If you want to have a career in this business, you're going to have tough skin, because people are going to take advantage of you. Then they're going to want discounts and free things. I don't do discounts, and I don't give free things unless you've made a purchase, of at least $50 to $75. It is what it is, because the service is what you're getting. You're getting all my expertise, my time, my energy, my upbeat attitude, personality, skill set, everything. So you must understand, people do not want to help you, but they want help from you. You got to learn to capitalize on that and let people know right out the gate, okay? You can't do it, all right? They shouldn't be thinking they can constantly get free labor, free time, free energy, free this, free that from you, from them, from you, but they can't simply buy a lipstick from you, a lip liner, a mascara. Like, I just don't understand what the problem is. You'll go to CVS, you'll go to Macy's, you'll go to Bloomingdale's, you'll go to Saks, you'll go online, you'll go on TikTok shop, you'll go down the street, but your sister, your cousin, your mother, your auntie, your godmother is selling a nice consumable product, but you don't want to spend, or you want to owe her. You pay up, okay? Or you do some sort of trade for the service, but listen, put yourself first in 2026. Peace. See you later. Bye, guys.